What up? Long time no see. I guess you could say I'm back. I would say I'm about 75% back to normal. I have stitches on the roof of my mouth, so it definitely hurts to talk. And this is like as much as I can open my mouth. So I can't eat a cheeseburger or anything just yet, but there's something very special here that I said, you know what, I'm gonna just suck it up, make this video. I told you guys the last time we spoke that I can't wait to get a Daihatsu Mira, and unfortunately this one isn't mine. It's actually the homie Raymond's. He owns an AZ1 and has his own YouTube channel. I'll put it on the screen right now. But he asked if he could hold this in my house for a couple days, and I said, sure, I don't mind. I mean, not only does it let me get to see one of these and kind of pick exactly what I would do to mine, but at face value, it's almost the same exact thing. His just opens like this instead of like the bus door, but it has the dual windows just like mine. It has a different front end, but that's really just cosmetic. And now I could really just put my hands on it and kind of get an idea of what I want to do. I'll probably put the same cappuccino radio here. But before I talk too much about this, because this is really going to be the star of the show, let me give you guys some updates on my cars. This, we're still waiting to get picked up to get sent to Tacoma. As far as these two guys go, I've been driving the Minica more and more. I have a buyer who's coming on Monday, so this is, I guess you could say, essentially sold, which makes me pretty happy. I'm going to use that money to either invest some more into the cappuccino or buy maybe a K-truck. It's been a while since I've had one of those. I think I want to get back into the K-truck world. And then this, I don't know how I'm eventually going to sell this. It's almost 65 degrees in New York right now. When I drove with the tops down the other day, and it was just like the perfect car. This is so much fun and so much car that I don't know what it's going to take for me to eventually sell, or I don't think I could waffle this. This is just too nice. I feel like it's been way too long since I've had a K-truck or just a dusty car. Like the Z is super mint, the cappuccino is super mint. I feel like I haven't got down and dirty in a while. I did a lot of things on the cappuccino, but they're mostly like electrical. And speaking of electrical, this guy, I was really looking forward to just driving around the block. I wasn't gonna do anything crazy, but at the moment it doesn't start. So as you guys saw in the intro to this video, the guy drove it all the way from the port to my house, like an hour and a half, no issues. He said it drove fine. He said top speed was really low, which is a bit frightening for someone who's gonna plan to drive this like everywhere. Like this, when I eventually get mine, I want to drive this to everywhere. Like I already told you guys my plans, but I'll just say it again. My plan basically is to obviously not have these seats. I want to sell hot dogs like as a joke. Like I'm not trying to become a official hot dog vendor. I don't have a secret sauce or anything like that. But as much as I love hot dogs, as much as I post it on like Instagram and make jokes about it, my goal basically is to get this, turn it into like a promo hot dog / merchandise vehicle, and use these windows to hand the person the hot dogs or do it from out there. And then with this space, maybe build like a clothing rack maybe up there to hang like some t-shirts and hoodies and hats and stuff like that. And then maybe down here have some shelves where I'll put like pins and hats and other just merchandise. Like my goal basically in a perfect world is for this to be a hot dog / Wait for the Fame promo mobile. So I'll go to car meets. You guys know I love going to car meets, but if I go to car meets and promote this vehicle, like it says Wait for the Fame somewhere on there, and I can make some money from selling merchandise, hot dogs, or even hot chocolate. Like the food is really irrelevant. I'm not really too focused on the food, but if I can sell my merchandise while still driving to the meet, while still meeting people, while still taking pictures and having a great time and making a video out of it, that's kind of like the end goal. So my car's gonna be here in May. I already ordered $1,000 worth of parts that's going to be here soon. I want to make it nice, put rims, do all that good stuff, and drive to car meet immediately. Like you guys know, I'm getting the maintenance done. I want to get that car on Monday and go to car meet Tuesday. Like I'm trying to be wheels to the ground, ball to the wall. But enough about me. Unfortunately, this guy is also having electrical issues. Let's see if the YouTube gods could randomly make this work. But like I was saying earlier, the dude drove it all the way to my house. It drove fine. And when he got here, he turned it off and it wouldn't turn back on. So this is the current scenario we're in. It lights up, the headlights turn on, everything works, but it won't crank. Let's see, first try. Yeah, it's almost like it has like a kill switch. He was telling me that maybe it needs to be in neutral, but it doesn't really change anything. So I don't know what is going on. I changed the battery. I'm hearing a clicking sound, but maybe that's just a fuel pump. I'll put the camera down here so you guys can hear it. And even if it was a fuel pump, that doesn't really affect the cranking issue or the no spark issue. So yeah, I don't know. My foot's on the brake. Like, what could it be? it just doesn't start, which is pretty unfortunate because I was looking forward to driving this just around the block at least. I'll pop the hood. We're gonna try to see if we could diagnose this in this video. I tried already like 3 hours combined yesterday and nothing really came out of it, but I don't know, I guess we'll give it a shot. I also love this seat. I need to get a seat just like this for mine. It's a Recaro LX. I don't really care about this print, but it's a Recaro LX and it has an armrest. I think driving this with an armrest would be a game changer. Like I said, I'm trying to drive my thing all over the United States and do little pop-up meets. But yeah, my goal by the end of this video is to get this started. So let's pop the hood. Here's what we're working with under here. I have the same exact motor in mine. Carb, single overhead cam, 3-cylinder. My goal eventually, if the Minica's really making me money, is to do a turbo swap from a TRXX. So we'll see eventually about that. But yeah, battery's good. Headlights are good. I followed the ground. I think it's a starter in my opinion. I'm gonna see if I can maybe hit it with something. There's just no room here in comparison to other cars. So I don't know if that's really gonna be an option. I followed this ground wire. It goes to this. So maybe this isn't getting a good connection. We could look into that as well. This guy's pretty loose too, like look. So I know that could be an issue, but I can't tighten it anymore. You can see that this is basically as tight as it can go. But I swapped out the battery and I even like clamped it down and nothing changed. But let's see, maybe if I just took that off and put it back on and magically would start. I don't know what it is, honestly. He said he started it right away and drove it to my house. Yeah, we're getting nothing. I can't wait to see your comments because he's coming to pick it up in Friday. It's currently Wednesday. I'm recording this video and you guys are watching it on Wednesday. Hopefully someone watching this could let me know what to do. But yeah, man, it sucks. I was really looking forward to driving this. Let's see. Let's play with some more wires under here. I'm not going to do too much because I don't want to mess anything up. I got it off camera, but your boy started it. Let's go. Raymond, if you're watching this right now, you got to buy me a steak dinner or something, bruh. Let's see if it's a one-hit wonder. I'm not 100% sure, but I think I figured it out. I think I figured out how to start it. I'm not even going to say it in the video just yet because I could be wrong, but we're going to let this warm up. I definitely want to drive it around the block. I'm extremely excited right now. I can't believe I did it. Like, this is like 2 seconds after that clip. I put the phone down and I was like, all right, let me see if I really just figure this out. For now, let me move the Z onto the grass. Mitch, if you're watching this right now, take care of the Z, man. Take care of the Z. I just didn't do enough. It was just too perfect. Like, just whenever I get rid of cars, it's just, I don't know. People think I'm not attached to them at all, and to me, they're just metal. And to an extent, that's true because I look at the bigger picture, like creating content. But just getting in this car, it was such a fun, short-lived. It was like a relationship that was amazing, but ended too quickly. Look at this, though, man. Look at this. I cannot wait to get my own. I think this one's for sale, too. I'll give you more details in the future if it actually is for sale, but wow. Wow, wow, wow. Just seeing this, although it's not mine, and I don't know how I feel about this. I think I might prefer this than the school bus look. Mine has a door like this in the back. I'll show you guys a picture of it, but I don't know which one is better. The con on this is that obviously you can't open it if there's a car too close, but the pro in this is if it's raining or it's snowing or something, you could stand under it no problem. And it's like a little shade. You got the awning look. I don't know. I really don't know. Maybe I'll buy one of these doors eventually if I have to, because I like this little awning look. I really do. Anyways, though, let's close this. Grab all my camera stuff. Let's go around the Blizzak. First time driving a Daihatsu Mira Walkthrough. I've been thinking about this moment for maybe 2 years. Since I've learned about walkthroughs, I've wanted one. Always thought they were weird, quirky. They were great, but in the same breath, they're a one-seater. So as much as I love going on road trips, it would be cool to go with a friend or something. So that's one flaw. But let's see how this does. Acceleration feels fine. It's a 3-speed automatic, so we're not really looking to punch it or get a real speed test out of it. I just want to see how it handles, how it drives. Comfortability wise, it's good. Let's see. Wow, the visibility is so good, man. This is for sure. I was gonna say this might be the best. I gotta show you what I'm looking at right now. Look at this visibility. Like, I thought K-vans were amazing. This is crazy. And another flex you could do on your walkthrough is you could technically drive like this. I'm pretty sure it's illegal, but I could see myself pulling up to car meets, wanting to flex real quick, and just having that door wide open, having the radio music blasting. But look at this thing. Oh my God. I'm in love. I don't know. It's not, I can't buy this. It just makes me want to get mine even more. So Rodrigo, if you're watching this, hopefully they're doing the maintenance right now, and hopefully we'll get that procedure started, because I cannot wait to have my own, call my own, eventually turbo swap it. Wow, wow, wow. I have one question for my Daihatsu Mira Walkthrough homies. Why does the e-brake need to be up while driving? That doesn't really make any sense. Isn't that just slowing me down? Because if I put the e-brake down, it does this. So is that something where I just unplug that little switch horn thing right there? Or is that just the way it goes? It doesn't make sense though. Someone comment below. I wonder where this ranks as far as like the most obnoxious K cars I've ever owned. Because the Cappuccino, to an extent, kind of blends in a little bit. K-Vans to me super pop out. K-Trucks for sure definitely pop out, because there's nothing like that in the States. But this is almost more ridiculous than a K-Truck. Like it's shaped so weird that you don't even have to know anything about cars, and you're gonna look at this and be like, wait, what is this? I have to say though, I've been driving for a good like 10 blocks and it feels good. Brakes work good. Let me accelerate. Let me punch it right now for once. That was to 0-50 kilometers, about 30 miles per hour. That wasn't bad. Again, you're not really winning any races in this. It also has a lot of additional weight with those seats back there. Feels good though. Feels like peppy, feels strong. Yeah, man, this is really solid. Like, I like this. I could see myself driving this every day. Like, I always say there's not going to be a K car that I'm going to keep for a long time, but if I can use this and really monetize from it, not just from the content, like actually get physical hand-to-hand transactions because of the kind of car it is, I think this might be the K that I really go like balls to the wall and dump a lot of money into it. Like I said, turbo swap it. I already got those 3 spokes. I'm most likely going to put these on these. I'm not sure if I'm going to put them on the Cappuccino just yet, but I really like this right now. I really, really like the way this looks. Just look at this thing parked next to normal cars. We gotta do a 360, man. We got to do a 360. Look at this car. Why am I loving this so much? I own a whole Cappuccino and I like this more. Let me know in the comments how you guys feel about this door. Are you more a fan of that or the school bus look? And this seat, I need this in my life. I gotta get me a Recaro LX in my own. But let's head home now. I'm gonna park the car back in my driveway and let's see if I actually fix the problem, which was never really a problem. I think it just took knowing the car to know exactly how to start it. I really just did like a little trick and it started. So it could really be luck, like I said, or maybe I figured it out. But let me show you guys this POV. Let's punch it one time as well. So foot all the way down. It's really not bad. It feels like every automatic K car I've had, and I wasn't sure if, you know, because of the way it's shaped, maybe the additional weight from the box and stuff I'm gonna have back there, if I'm gonna struggle to go maybe 80, 90 kilometers. I know I'm not gonna be able to go like 110 and stuff like that, but from just local city driving, it feels fine. It feels just like the Minica. It feels comfortable. I bought some springs already for mine when it gets here, but I don't know what springs or suspension this car has, but it's taking the bumps really good. And that's on some 12-inch stock dry rotted tires, so I can't even imagine if I got something a bit beefier, something a little taller, I'd probably do even better. Moment of truth. Take it out. Let's put it in and see if it starts. It should not start right now, technically. Okay, it doesn't. What I did was put my foot on the brake, try to start it again. It didn't start. And then I put it in neutral, and then it started. What do you know? I guess that's what you have to do. It's kind of weird, but let's try again. Turn it off. Put it back in park. Take the key fully out. Try to start it just in park normally. Put my foot on the brake. Try to start it again. No. Now put it in neutral. Ooh. Okay. That is a bit odd. I don't know. I guess I'll end this video here though. It gives me 24 hours to diagnose exactly what's wrong, but at least I got to drive it. At least I get to drive it. At least I got to enjoy it. At least I got to see exactly what I'm getting myself into. And in a couple months, your boy will have his own Daihatsu Mira, and I'll be making endless content and making it one of the coolest K cars, the coolest walkthroughs ever. Catch you guys on the next one.
Remember the name. This is way before the fame.